Hi everyone and welcome to episode number 3 of The Outcast. Now first off, apologies for the first 2 episodes not having a lot of gameplay. It's just that with the pre-season practically being all competitive matches, I felt that I needed to have a separate episode in episode number 2 just to go over those. But from here on in, it will be 2 matches every episode, and as you can see from the title today, it is against Sunderland and Newcastle. Now first off, we're up against Sunderland at home, so you would think that we should have a good chance of getting victory here, because they're definitely one of the weaker teams in the division. We'll go into it and I'll just be back in 1 second. So here we are, we're into the match now, and this guy thinks it's going to be a draw. So if it is a draw, that means we will have to swap a player with the other team. Now, normally I just have my assistant doing that, but as you can see, it's Zinedine Zidane. I've actually just brought him in as assistant manager, and I haven't got him to set up the opposition instructions yet. Normally I get him to do that for me. And I also asked Zidane to do this because I haven't really played this game too much. Well, this save, so I don't know what the morale was like in the squad, so I didn't want to risk anything. But that's it really, we're just going to go on standard. We've only got 3 instructions on. I think one of them's direct passing, higher tempo, and like a normal defensive line, closing down sometimes. It was not nothing too drastic. I'll get rid of the stats on the side there. 5 minutes in, first game of the season. I don't normally like to play as Premier League teams on Football Manager. I don't know why. I always like playing as foreign teams instead. After 10 minutes, they've had more possession and more shot. Well, they've only had 1 shot. It was a long shot as well, so it basically doesn't even count as 1 shot. We're getting into the match now. We've got a bit more possession. I want to keep it tight though, because I don't want to go all-out attack straight away. It's only 20 minutes into a match. It's not the end of the world that we haven't created any chances yet. We've got more shots, more possession now, so we're definitely in control. And this is what I like to do. I like to go attacking just before half-time. See if we can nick something. Lanzini, Payet, 1-0. There we go. It's one of my little tricks that I do. I always switch it about 5 or 10 minutes before half-time if it's not going too well. And then try and push forward at the end of the half, and sometimes it does work. Fair enough, sometimes it doesn't work, and I've actually conceded doing this tactic before as well, so use it cautiously, I would imagine. Definitely use it against a team that you're struggling to break down, that might be tired towards the end of the half. That's what I would recommend, but I don't do it towards the end of the coming up to 90 minutes. But Kuyate picks it up, Noble. Hopefully we can just see it through to half time, but maybe Sako can get a second, or Kabul. Oh, Sako's got it off him. It's 2-0. Wow, that is brilliant. A brilliant 5 minutes for us there. Well, in 2 minutes it says at the bottom. And that should put the game out of Sunderland's hands now. It looks like we are going to win a Sunderland player, unless something very, very drastic happens in the second half. I'm going to go to control. I'm not going to change any instructions. Maybe I can look at a couple of players to come off. Maybe I can rest some. So obviously we've got Newcastle next. Or is it Fenerbahce next? I think it's actually Newcastle and Fenerbahce is after that. But Fenerbahce will be a massive match for us. If we can win a couple of their good players, that'll be excellent. 55 minutes in, this is when I normally like to make my first substitution. So we'll go in, we'll see who's not really fit. Cresswell could do with coming off. We've got Joey O'Brien on the bench, he can come on. Not perfect at left back, he's normally at the right back, as you can see there. But I'll leave that for now. Not going to mess with the instructions too much, I don't think. We'll keep an eye. I don't like second halves because I always stop it. So 65 minutes, that's when I normally make my second. Lanzini's playing well. He could actually do it coming off though. We'll bring on Zarate. And we'll leave Obiang for maybe another 5 minutes. Take a look at the stats. Yeah, we're completely in control of this match. They had the first shot in the first 5 or 10 minutes, I think it was. We haven't created any clear-cut chances. But that's probably the team just getting used to my new formation. My tactics. Noble's picked up a yellow card, but I'm actually going to keep him on. I'm going to take off Kuyate. He's down to 70%, and Obiang's going to come on. That's it, really. I'll take some instructions to be more disciplined. We don't need to play a high tempo now. We can do a low tempo, and we'll dribble less as well. That means, yeah, I'll go for it. Means it will pass it around, really, which is what I want to do. We don't need to go all out. I could win on retain possession, but I'm not. I don't really want to do it. I want to keep my direct passing style for the moment, anyway. Zidane's actually told me to go possession, so I'll do that now, and I'll go to defensive. That should be the game over. So nice. Well, you would say a simple first game of the season. We could make it 3 here. No, this is going to be the end of the match. There's only 5 seconds left. But there we go. It will be the victory there. There it is, confirmed. And I'll head into the randomizer now, where we'll see which Sunderland player we're going to get. What I'll actually do is I'll go to Sunderland's team. Right, so there we go. They're the players that we can win. I'll go into the randomizer now, and we'll see which player is going to be joining West Ham United. So we're into my fancy randomizer now. Hopefully, if all goes well, because it's actually on like a green background for me. But if I can take out the background, and it'll be over the FM theme, as you can see. That's what I'll probably go with, because I think it looks a bit neater. We'll see how it goes anyway. But I've got the list of the Sunderland players here. I have tested this randomizer out before I started this series, and it is completely random. So we'll go in, we'll press go, and we'll find out which player will be joining West Ham. It is Yedlin. I'll take that, definitely. I think he's on loan from Spurs, but he's going to be coming to us now. So I'll head back into FM, and we'll switch Yedlin to West Ham. So we're back into FM, and Yedlin's actually ineligible. Oh, it's because they're probably going to play Spurs next. But we'll go in-game editor, move to my club, and as you can see, it completely removes the loan. He's now contracted to West Ham, so that's pretty good for us. We'll see. Quick look at how good he is. He can be very good, but we'll probably lose him by the time he fulfills that potential. But next, we're up against Newcastle, so we'll head into that match. I'll just go in and show that Yedlin is actually my team now. Well, I think I've got to continue first for it to happen. I'll send my assistant. Just go through all this. Payet on form for us. He was excellent during the I said pre-season, but it was the Europa League qualifiers. He was excellent for us in those. But I'll quickly browse. I'll go in and look at my tactics, and Yedlin should be there now. Oh yeah, he was probably there earlier, and I've missed it. But it's because I was looking for the blue where he was on loan, but he's obviously not on loan anymore. Did he actually get 7.9 against us? That's excellent if he did. Anyway, we'll head into the next match against Newcastle. It's in 6 days, so I'll fast forward, and I'll join you in a second. So we're just about ready to head into the match against Newcastle. I'm just going to talk to you what's happened in the 6 days since I last spoke to you guys. Basically, it was the Europa League squad submission, and for some reason West Ham don't have enough players between 18 and 21, or 15 and 18, or something, that were trained by the club. So what I decided that I am actually going to change it so that I don't have any of those problems. I did actually go into Yedlin, and why are all these players in my team? Am I showing the? Yeah, I'm showing the under 21s. I wondered where did all these players come from? But yeah, I did actually change it so that Yedlin was trained at the club between 15 and 18. I can't remember what exact years it was, but it's something that I'm going to run into down the line, because obviously I'm not going to develop my own players. Probably not in this series. It's very, very unlikely, just with how it works. I'll probably end up losing them. But just to comply with the rules, I'm going to change the players so that I don't run into any of those problems in the future. But now we're up against... actually, one more thing. Zarate has actually complained that he wasn't getting first team football. We've only played 7 matches this season, and he's actually featured in all of them. Fair enough, he has actually done well, but they're against pub teams in the Europa League, so it's not too great. I just told him that Sacco was playing too well, and he sort of accepted that. But a slight tactical change in this match. This is what my away formation will probably be. I'll probably go with like a defensive midfielder just to protect that back four. That's about it. We'll go with the same instructions away to Newcastle. So it's not like a top 10 team, you would say, maybe mid-table. Although they are playing with 2 up front, so they must be quite confident. Zidane can do the instructions. I'll assertively tell them to pick up where they left off last time. And we'll get straight into this match. Let's hope we can make it 2 from 2 to kick off this series, kick off the matches in the series anyway. Paye's been incredible for us so far, and Lanzini has as well, actually. Can we get a goal straight away? Here's Moses. I've got my commentary on. I need to turn that off. Not a lot to talk about so far. A couple of shots, well, one shot each. Says we're struggling to retain possession, and I'm inclined to agree with him. It's shot on it. It's actually went up a little bit now. It was on like 35%, so I'll leave it for now. I was actually going to make some changes, but we've got a highlight. Moses to Lanzini, Jenkinson, Lanzini can't find Sacco, but Kouyaté will pick it up. Oh, wide to Jenkinson. That's a good ball. Crosses it in for Sacco, can't quite get there. Tiote will counter attack, but Noble picks it up. Moses, Noble, Payet, Lanzini. Oh, I should have scored. Oh, he should have scored again. The second one wasn't Lanzini. It was number 27, whoever that was. Not Colaccini. Payet should have scored the rebound. 2 excellent chances there. Crossed in, back post. Moses, good save. Yeah, one was a clear cut chance, one was a half chance. No, in fact, I'll wait for this highlight. I was going to try my go to attacking trick, but I think I've missed the boat on it now, and Newcastle will probably go and score. Noble. It's a long ball. See, we're playing with a direct passing style, which I think will work well for us. Anita tackles him. Colaccini to Gouffran. Oh, CCS free on the left. Come on. Oh, he's walking right through our team. Adrian makes the save. I'm actually going to go to attacking. Just until half time. Ooh, Cisse with a header from the corner. I would describe it as quite an even match. Although we have had a clear-cut chance. Maybe we're edging it. We're going attacking away from home before half time. It's quite a risk, I would say. I think that's going to be... I thought it was one of their players was going to get a yellow card there. But going into half time, not a lot's happened. I'm going to go back to standard. Yeah, I agree with Zidane. Tell them that they can still win this match. My instructions... Maybe I don't know. The higher tempo, it's actually working for us. Hit early crosses. I'm not sure how good Sacco is in the air. I can actually check that right now. Actually, oh, he's very good in the air, obviously. So I'll go back to the match. Yeah, I'll go in. Tell them to hit early crosses. And we'll start the second half. Hopefully we can get the 3 points. We pick it up straight from kickoff. Lanzini. I was tackled by Tiote. I'll bring the stats up so you can see how the match is progressing. We're actually doing a lot better than I thought we would. To be fair, I would have expected these stats to be reversed, maybe. Not a lot's happening in the second half. I'm waiting for it to get to 55 so I can make my sub. There's a highlight. Anita. Oh, we almost messed it up there. Cresswell and Adrian getting each other's way. Taylor. Come on, tackle him. No, Anita. We tackle him, but Wijnaldum gets it. Gouffran. De Jong is absolutely free. Where was my defence there? We fall 1-0 behind. So that is the sign for me to make some changes, I think. 3 yellow cards. So it's not very good at all. The ratings aren't good. Moses is on 74%. So I might take him off for Antonio. Antonio is very much a backup player for us, so I'm not expecting great things. And I'll take off Lanzini. He's only working a 6.6 at the moment, so I'll bring on Zarate. I'll go to what I would say my home formation. And hit early crosses just didn't work. So I'm going to go attacking. See if we can get like an instant reply. That would be perfect for us. See, the first clear-cut chance and they score. The AI always seems to do that, where if we get a clear-cut chance, it doesn't really go in. And wow, that timer went so fast then, between 55 and 75. It was incredible. And that only tells me that attacking is not working, so I'm going to go to overload. Basically, I think what it means is when I'm on attacking and there's no highlights, it basically means they're sitting back and we can't create anything. Kuyate, he's not very good with his fitness again, so we'll bring Obiang on. Instructions, go route 1, take more risks. I don't know, I'd rather risk it and try and get it to 1-1 than just lose 1-0. We might concede, but what else can we do really? Pump ball into the box, we'll do that as well. I think that's the only way we can deal with it really. We should be about mid-table, 1 win and 1 defeat as it stands. Here's a corner for them. Wijnaldum. Zarate tackles him and we can counter-attack. Sacco. Antonio on the right hand side. Does he have the pace? No. Jenkinson. Zarate. Noble. This is good from us. Creswell. Payet. Sacco. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Sorry, I've got the stats on there. I should have really taken that off so you could see it better. That was a good chance for us. We're on 85 minutes. I'm not sure there's actually anything I can change now. I'm going to go into my tactics and put Zarate up front. I should have really done this earlier. Yeah, it could be. He can play where he's comfortable at. But it looks like we're going to lose this match, and it means we are going to lose one of our players. There's 45 seconds left. I'm not expecting anything from this highlight, really. Although he's Zarate, Sacco, Creswell, Antonio at the back post can't get there, and they can clear it. Jenkinson, Noble to Creswell again. Oh, unlucky. I'm not sure whether it's a cross or a shot, but it was comfortable for Krull, whatever it was. I think that's it really. We've had some chances since we changed things when we went 1-0 down, but nothing too great really. The stats about even, you would say. Maybe we were slightly better, but to lose, I'm going to calmly tell them it's not too bad. I'll tell them they were unlucky, just to keep the morale high, because it's like a bit in the middle at the moment. So we'll go in and we'll see which player we're going to lose for the first time this season. Well, Newcastle are first. So for the first time this season, we're going to lose a player. And I'm actually nervous about this one because we've only got a team of maybe 24 players. I think 4 of them are injured. So if we can lose one of the long-term injured ones, then I'm not really too bothered. That's like players like Carroll, Valencia. No, I want to keep him. And yeah, so we'll go in, we'll press go, and we'll see which player we're going to lose. And it is... Oh, we lose our goalkeeper, Adrian. Can you remember, when I was talking about it in episode 1, I mentioned this exact scenario where Randolph, we'll have to play Randolph if we lose Adrian. That's going to suck because Randolph is terrible. He played in one of the Europa League matches, and I think it was the 1-1 match when we were 8-0 up from the first leg. He played in the last one where it was 1-1, and he made a howler for their goals. So what can you do, really? But anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. Join me for the next episode number 4, where we'll be playing Tottenham But first off, we'll be playing Fenerbahce in the first leg. So join me for that one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.